Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning world. Welcome to our channel. This is Mike and Judith channel. If you have been subscribing it, please subscribe. So guys, ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon is ouch. My phone's fall down. I pulled down my phone. Now you need to buy me a iPhone 12. It's broken.
Let me see. Break it?
Yeah, I break it.
It was cracked there before.
So, so keep on watching, guys. Ang ating pag-uusapan is about, we're going to interview Mr. Bulda about driving Uber. What is his experience of driving an Uber? So keep on watching. Guys, so we're gonna start our interview of our first Uber driver. So he started driving like a week now, no?
A week.
Yeah. So how was the experience? Your first night?
First ride I was very nervous.
So?
And I didn't even know how to find riders, but I turned on the Uber app on the phone and started driving to go closer to Las Vegas. And they call, and when they call, you either accept the ride or don't accept the ride. And once you accept the ride, then it gives you navigation to go towards your house to pick them up.
Okay.
Then you get to their house, and it says that the riders are informed that you made it to your house, and they give them 2 minutes to get to the car. If they don't make it within that 2-minute time, they start charging, and it's 20 cents per minute until they get into your car. And then once they get into your car, you swipe the picked up rider button, and then it gives you the directions to where they're going.
So you don't know where they go.
You have no idea where they're going, how far or where they're going. None. They could be going to California.
So all you have to do is just pick up their
Pick them up,
yeah.
and then you swipe, picked up rider,
Okay.
and then it gives you
The direction.
the
of the
navigation directions. Starts the navigation directions on where they're going.
I see. So how was the first night then? How much did you earn?
I think it was $94.
So 94. How many hours then?
Did about 3 hours.
3 hours for $94.
Yep.
So what do you think? It is good or not?
It's just like anything else. Some days are better than others.
Yeah.
Some days are very easy. Like that night was very easy because most of my rides were all around the out part of the town, out suburbs of the town.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have to go into any real heavy traffic. It was easy to find the riders. It was easy to get. They were nice riders. It was easy to find the locations they're going to.
Okay.
Because when you go to as I found out, when you go into the Las Vegas Strip area,
Okay.
the navigation with Uber is not very good. You would think, being a company that takes riders around, the navigation would be very good, but it's not. Then when you get around apartments, it's very difficult. And then when you get around these hotels, especially, on the Las Vegas Strip, it's very difficult because there's certain areas where there's certain areas where you can pick up and drop off riders.
Oh.
So it's easy for me to find the pickup point because it gives me directions to exactly where the pickup point is. But some riders don't know that. They think you're going to pick them up wherever. Usually you pick them up wherever they are. If it gives you a pin and it tells you exactly where they're standing.
Okay.
But that might probably, a lot of times doesn't make any, they don't know that when they're on the Las Vegas Strip. So they're thinking they're going to do the app and ask for the ride, and where they're standing, they're going to get picked up. That could be a 20-minute walk from the pickup point.
Oh.
And a couple times it has been.
Oh,
You're waiting for the rider, and they call you because they give you their number, and they give them your number, so you can call them, and they're like, well, I'm in the lobby. Well, you can't pick up riders in the lobby.
Yeah.
And when you go to the front of the lobby and you're waiting, the guys that are directing traffic in the lobby are, oh, get out of here, it's downstairs. It's downstairs, man. It's like, well, that's where my rider is. But they don't care because they're not the rider.
Okay.
And you're in their way. So the first night was actually pretty easy. They were nice people. I got rides, easy pickups, easy drop-offs, no drunks. Because a couple of nights I've scooped up drunks all around town. Usually they're very nice people, and a lot of times they're really funny. And they're always making excuses. Sorry, mister, we're drunk. But they're fun. Most of them have been funny. There's been a couple college kids that are more stupid than funny, but they were actually kind of funny too. But that's the only problem. The navigation can get bad, and then the finding people on the Las Vegas Strip is really bad. And then there's the Las Vegas Airport, which I didn't go to for a couple days. You have to go to a driver's waiting lot.
Okay.
And I'll do a video on that to show you kind of the procedure, because you have to push going to the on your driver screen. You have to push that, and then it gives you directions. And once you get there, it kind of puts you in a line with the other drivers.
Wow.
And then when it's your turn to get a ride, it'll let you know. Same, your call, you push accept, and then you go to whatever terminal they're at. So it can be, sometimes a couple times I've done it, you just pull into the lot and it tells you to go to the terminal, and sometimes you can go there and wait 10 or 15 minutes. They have bathrooms there.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes there's like 100 cars at least.
So all the Uber drivers go there just to use the restaurant?
They go there to use the bathroom. They're out talking, smoking cigarettes. They're it's like the jeepney terminal. They're all playing cards.
Yeah, okay.
They're hanging out with each other.
There is a terminal.
Yeah.
For
It's
the
like
Uber.
it's like a jeepney terminal. They're all
Wow.
there playing cards and hanging out,
I see.
waiting for rides.
I see.
I can give up to 7 riders.
Okay.
But I can also take the Uber X rides too. I get those too.
So what is the difference with the small car and the big car?
The XL, for the bigger cars, you get paid a little bit more,
Oh,
because obviously you're giving more people a ride.
okay.
Then there's the Uber pool. I stopped doing those
Yeah.
because I didn't know about it, but I was, I don't know the app well, but I got a call and it was Uber pool pickup, so I went and picked the guy up, and then next thing it told me to go pick up another rider, and I have no idea what was going on. I thought maybe it was his girlfriend, or wife, or daughter, or somebody he knew.
Yeah.
So we pulled up to this mall.
Eventually, they don't know each other.
Well, we pull up to this mall, and I'm looking for this person. It was a woman, and I asked the first rider, I said, so what does she look like? He said, I have no idea. I don't know who this is. So.
But as an Uber passenger, he knows that it is full.
Yeah, he apparently what it is.
So the first rider knows that there is another
Someone else.
passengers that gonna ride with him.
Right. Both people
Okay.
know it's a pool.
Oh, so
it's-
they don't expect that they are just alone.
They don't expect they're alone, so it's if you have, say you don't have to be to your destination right away.
Okay.
You push pool. And what it does, apparently, it combines riders from the same area going to sort of the same area. Doesn't have to be the same place, but the
Well, we used to use Uber before, but we never had this kind of So it's very new for me.
so what it turned out to be was I took the first rider, dropped him off at the location he was supposed to go to. Then it took me to another location, which actually was pretty far from the first drop off for the second person. And I drove like 50 minutes and made like $12, which that's not very much money.
Okay.
And I actually, the thing is, I discontinued taking those. You can not accept those in the app. You can say don't accept, off. I don't think people that are looking to save money on a ride are going to tip. So neither one of those tipped. Plus, the first rider, the guy I picked up, actually claimed to Uber that I picked up the wrong rider.
So your first week of driving over, you had a complaint.
So the $12 went to like $5. Oh no, it wasn't $12. It was actually $30.
Okay.
But I did drive for like an hour, like 50 minutes.
What?
So it went from $30 to $8.14.
Wow.
So I contacted Uber and said, it's you're supposed to ask the riders when they get into the car what their name is, because it gives you their, Michael or Devin or somebody's requested a ride.
Okay.
So when they start getting into the car, you're supposed to say Michael.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to obviously acknowledge that it is them.
Yeah.
And I did that with him because he had a really odd name, so I really didn't pronounce it right, but he corrected me. And then when we got to the place where he was supposed to go, his destination, he told me what house to stop in front of.
Wow.
So it would just seem odd to me that was the wrong rider.
Yeah.
But he was, I think, just claiming to be that because he wanted a free ride.
I didn't know that there is a passengers trying to scam me.
Oh yeah, he was trying to scam.
So I don't know.
So it's
weird.
It was Uber responded really quickly. They took that $30 ride, and actually, instead of being an $8 ride like they were trying to make it, they paid me $33. I don't know why they paid me more, but
maybe it's a tip.
And they, sorry, it was annoying, because it was annoying. I mean, I did my job, and this guy tried to scam me out of the ride. I know exactly which guy.
Trying to scam you, okay?
I know exactly what person it was, and he actually left me a bad review. Yeah.
So the passengers can give you a review every ride?
Yes, they can give you a review every ride, and as a driver, you give a passenger a
Review too.
every ride. So, and it shows when you go to pick them up, it shows Michael 4.9 stars, 5 stars being perfect.
Wow.
It'll show, Michael 4.9 or Michael 3.8. So if they have, it's 1 to 5 stars, so if they have a very low rating, you can reject the trip.
Wow.
Any trip you can reject. You just push reject, but you don't want to reject a lot of trips, because rejecting trips shows bad on your record. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get a good record, because if you have a really good record, then you get paid more, a bigger percentage. So you want to accept as many rides as you possibly can. Because if you get to a certain level, you get it'll say the direction. It'll say north 12 miles or east a mile and a half. So it'll give you an idea of how far the trip is. So if you don't want to take somebody 27 miles, you can just confuse. Or if you want to go, say you're north and you want to go south towards Spoon, you can say, no, I don't want to take any trips going north, so you're confused.
But it's not a good idea to refuse.
It's not a good idea to refuse because then you won't be able to either stay or get to that level again.
So how many reviews you have?
I only have 2 refusals.
Since you drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one was a mistake because I just turned the app on just to see if the app works and how it works. And somebody in our neighborhood called. And I'm just, sitting in my pajamas. So
So it's not a good idea if you turn on your apps
Don't-
and you're not ready to go.
don't play with the app if you're not ready to drive.
Okay,
That's what I was doing.
listen to that.
I was playing with the app just to see how it worked, and somebody in our neighborhood did a call, so I wasn't ready to drive yet. That was my first day.
So that's your experiences of having
Yeah, lots of experiences. You pick up crazy people. Most are very nice people. Some are very quiet. They don't want to talk. Some are
Especially the stronger.
Oh, the drunkers. They're the older people that are drunk. They're funny. They're really funny. The college kids, young kids that are drunk, they can be a little
Scary.
annoying.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I just don't. They were funny, just a little bit annoying. I just didn't want to throw up in my car. That was the only thing. I
That's
didn't
really
want.
very big problem to clean up your car after growing up. Especially if all of them
Because they were drunk, very drunk,
very drunk.
very drunk. And I picked them up at a party, a house party. It took them like 10
I
minutes.
thought they're from the clubs or...
No, they went to a club.
Oh, okay.
I picked them up at a house party. It took them like 10 minutes to get out to the car.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I took them to the clubs. And it was like, I was...
You're already drunk and then they go
were,
to the club.
A couple of them were so drunk, they could barely stand up.
Wow, Jesus
I don't know. They didn't need to go to the club.
Oh.
But that was, yeah, they were. I just dropped them off and said goodbye. Oddly enough, the kid tipped me. I didn't think that he was one of them that could barely stand up. That night,